And y'all know it going on, know it going on. Yeah. You don't need you just a feature. You ain't a keeper. I wanna beat it. Can't go outside there like I ain't meet you. Who got the sauce? Who got the bag?
Hey guys, and it's CGR, of course, as usual. And we are outside and we are moving right now. Not moving, but we're just going to like a different location. But I have a story. I had a quarter in my fucking seat. I was looking for a quarter to go to the store with so I can get something to drink. And yeah, my story is it's kind of like it's not like a weird story. It's just a story about the time I was pretty much embarrassed in front of the whole school, but I didn't realize it until like a few years later. But so I thought my car wasn't gonna start. So it was like a few years ago in Little League. Not a few. This is when I was in fucking middle school. It was like 6th or 7th grade. And as you know, I'm pretty fucking good at baseball. A lot of people know this. And so I made the All-Star team. I make the All-Star team like every fucking year. I hit like 3 or 4 bombs, and I'm usually like a leadoff man or whatever. So of course I get on the All-Star team. And there's always one-sided All-Star teams. You got the East and then you got the West. The West is usually blue and the East is usually red. So when I was like 9 or 10 and kid pitch and coach pitch, the East used to dominate all the time, and I always used to be on the West, and we used to just get fucked up all the time. And then when I got to 11 and 12 and 10 and 11, the West was dominating, so it was kind of confusing. I really wanted to be on the red team all the time instead of being on the blue team. So anyway, so there's always one team more that's 10 times better than the other team. So we play like people from different towns and counties and stuff, like not near here, but like that play Little League and have a Little League district. And we are called District 8, I believe, or District 5 or some shit like that. But so this other team, they had the fucking best team ever. They will always have the best team. And this is my second year, my first year in 11 and 12. And they had a whole bunch of people. And if you go to my high school, Connor Bookout played on the team, and if you know Jackson Will, yeah. But there was like a few people, and Leighton Pickney played on the team. He would hit 5 home runs a game. I'll never forget. He hit 5 home runs in one game, in a Little League game now. Just easy. So they had a pretty fucking stacked team, and they had T. Adams, and I'm just naming all these people that you don't know. But they're still good to this day, and they were really good back then. And this is a Little League now, so it's kind of intimidating. Leighton Pickney threw 75 in Little League, and that's like the equivalent to like 90 something, like 95, 98 in MLB. So anyway, we play them. First year they just flat out beat us like by a lot. They just hit home runs. Logan Moore threw a knuckleball and Leighton Pickney hit that bitch so far the opposite way. Ridiculous. But anyway, we ended up losing, and they ended up going to the regionals, which they were on TV. And shit, I gotta see my name. And they got on TV, and they ended up going. The farthest they got were the regionals, and you have district, state, and regionals, and then you have Little League World Series. But the farthest they got was regionals, and they got on TV and stuff. And then when Jackson came back to school, we were in like 6th grade. When Jackson came back to school, everybody heard that he was on TV and had seen him. We didn't watch him in class sometimes. I didn't watch him because they fucking beat the shit out of us. Why'd I watch one of my opponents? But I was happy for him. And so he came back to school, and the night before I was in this group chat with a bunch of baseball players. They said they were going to wear their Little League All-Star jerseys. And I was like, alright, bet. So it turns out I was the only one that fucking wears the jersey. And I was the opposite team that had to beat to get to motherfucking state. So they beat the fuck out of us too. And so I was embarrassed. I wasn't like, I remember walking down the hallway and this girl, I'm not gonna name any name, but Jackson had just passed, and like he had a crowd of people. He had like a fucking paparazzi or some shit following him around. And this girl comes up to me, and I have my jersey on, and she like wipes my jersey off, and I was like, yo, that's fucked. And I was so hurt at the time, and I was like, damn, she really just did that shit. That shit's embarrassing. And so I went through the whole school day wearing the fucking jersey, and I was just fucking embarrassed. I out of my fucking mind. Oh my god, I'll never forget that. And I just thought about it, and I didn't think it was embarrassing the whole time. I thought it was embarrassing when it happened, but it wasn't nothing serious or nothing. But that's just fucking embarrassing. Somebody that was on TV was walking around like he's God, and I just walked around and some girl just brushed off my jersey, and I was like, shit. But that was kind of like, it was kind of embarrassing. But I'm gonna get to the second half when I get out of the store. So I'll be back. Alright, so we back. And basically, I just want to give the context of how good this other, oh shit. I just want to give a context of how good this other team was that we played. We played them in the district championships, and usually I have never gotten past districts out of all my years playing All-Stars, and I played on like 4 or 5 All-Star teams out of ages like 8 and 9 and 9 and 10, all the way through 11 and 12 and shit. And I never got out of districts because the other team always used to beat the shit out of me. But they had a really fucking stacked team. Like, Layton Pickney would hit 4 or 5 home runs a game. I'll never forget the time they put a 10 out. And we were watching the game. We were like scouting the game or whatever. I don't know what we needed to scout for, because I mean they were gonna beat the fuck out of us anyway. But he just easily hit 4 or 5 home runs. Like, oh, my bad for that. This thing. Best thing in Georgia right here. But he would hit 4 or 5 home runs a game. It was ridiculous. He threw 75. I remember I faced him in a regular season game, and I hit 2 home runs off of his team. But I mean, he fucked me up. They still beat us because he hit home runs and he pitched at the same time. This shit was unstoppable. And what we used to do is, before the season, we would play him in a travel ball game, and that's basically just like real base. You know, in Little League, you can't lead off and stuff. And you can't steal bases off the pitcher's first move. You have to wait till the ball like crosses a certain point at home, and you can't do it. We basically played them in a whole travel ball game, and we represented the chain team, and they represented some other team. I don't remember, but we always used to do this like before All-Star games, and we played them, and we actually fucking beat them. Like, we beat them boys. But then again, they had like 5 extra players, and that were older. They were like 13 years old, and they thought they were gonna beat the shit out of us, but they didn't, and we ended up beating them in the travel ball game. So when we got to the Little League game, I'm guessing you would think we'd be pretty confident, but no, that wasn't the case. We're playing on 205-foot fields, and they're just knocking them out like it's nothing. I hit a home run off of them. I mean, you can look at my name, and you can see some of the old news things, and there's, of course, it's a home run, opposite field. Pretty dope. But they were just so good. They had so many stacked players. Everybody knew everybody on the team. If you don't know a person on the team, you're not from around here. I knew everybody on the team. You knew exactly what they were going to do every time they got to the bat. Did they hit a line drive, or they hit a home run, or it was just a tough team. But I hope this change of pace in the car, you like it. Because, yeah, I like it, to be honest. It's pretty dope driving around with a fucking camera or phone in this case and talking about a story. I'm going to do another one of these. I'm going to upload this one today. If I can figure out how to edit this and change the file, I'm going to edit this today. But yeah, this is a story about me going to school, if I can get my jersey brushed off. Because the other dude has the rival jersey on, and everybody loves the rival, but they hate this guy. She basically just fucking swipes my jersey, and I get fucking upset. And I'm upset the whole day. And it was like first period when it happened too, so I had to go to like 5. In middle school we had 6 periods. I had to go like 5 more periods. Just. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this change of pace. I know I did. It's 10 times better than fucking sitting in my room. Fucking with the smoke alarm. I hate that fucking smoke alarm. It's like broken or some shit. And we changed the batteries and everything, and it still beeps. I hate that shit. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been CGR, and I am out.